I bet none of you 9 years ago were thinking I'm still going to be playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 because there will definitely be a Dragon Ball game to surpass this one. Well, in 9 years, Xenoverse 2 has been out. Nothing has somehow surpassed it, not even Fighters, Breakers, Kakarot, Sparking Zero. None of these other games have been living as long as Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 has outlasted every Dragon Ball game. Hell, it might even outlast Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 3 at this rate. But yes, we are 9 years into the life cycle of Xenoverse 2. This is the 9-year anniversary. Today, literally today, is the 9-year anniversary. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 actually has dropped an event for releasing this window. Now, obviously, the DLC is going to be the main actual 9-year anniversary. However, that releases in 5 days from now. But it's still nice to see that Xenoverse 2, despite being the Dragon Ball game that everyone memed for doing the least, is actually doing the most. Because at least we're actually getting something. Sparking Zero got nothing. Honestly, this game gets all the DLC the quickest. It gets all the updates the fastest. Anytime something new happens to Dragon Ball, Xenoverse 2 is always the first to get it. So I wanted to talk about Xenoverse 2 and its 9-year anniversary real quick. Obviously, we didn't get anything as big as the 7-year anniversary. Now, I do believe that this is obviously just because the DLC releases in like 5 days, because this update is just like one light raid. And I'm still going to do the light raid the whole way through, because if it's the anniversary raid, then it's most likely going to have good stuff in it, and there's no reason to not do it, because if you don't do it, you'll be like, oh, Steve, how did you get this new costume? How did you get this new Super Soul? It'd be your fault, all right? Because there was literally for the anniversary week. So, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So Xenoverse 2, 9 years being a game now. That is so weird. It feels... Bro, I can't even think of like many other games that I've played for 9 years straight. Now, guaranteed, maybe I wouldn't be so into Xenoverse or as much into the game if I wasn't a content creator. But I still think it's insane that of all the games I've played in like my human life, I say that like as if I have an alien life. But in all the games I've played in my life, I did not think I'd be playing this game or any game for 9 years. So that's pretty insane. And oh boy, it's Janemba. You know what? Actually, I'm going to mention the raid rewards of this Janemba. Now, again, it's always rough translation because they never, ever, ever like just telling us what we actually earn from these. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. You know, we're playing the game for 9 years, all right? We should know by now that they are not exactly too keen on telling us what's going on when it comes to raid rewards. Oh my god, seeing giant Namekians. It's been ages since I think I've seen one. Oh, we got Z combo. Oh, now I'm gonna get brainwashed. Oh, Sphere of Destruction over here. Okay, man, we're seeing some like primordial Xenoverse 2 players. I'm seeing Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I'm seeing Sphere of Destruction. I'm seeing Big Bang Attack. Giant Namekians. Like even the guy who was the host of the lobby was like a small male Majin. And he wasn't like green or like yellow or like white or like black, you know, some like try-hard like PvP. Or I'm intentionally putting on the ugliest fit possible to let you know that fighting me isn't going to be fun kind of male margin. Like straight up just like a pink margin. I don't know if I always say this every single time I jump back on this game, but it's weird because you actually do see new players like play and buy this game. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter like how long you've been playing the game. You can actually see new people playing and buying, and especially because today is, again, you know, 9-year anniversary. There's probably lots of people who are playing the game just for that alone, really, or because the game is usually like on sale now. Like Xenoverse 2 actually does go on sale, which is, you know, pretty generous for a Dragon Ball game. Most of them are just like, it's alright. I mean, the main reason why Xenoverse 2 goes on sale all the time is, let's be real, the game has so much DLC that if it didn't go on sale, that'd be kind of cruel. So, be kind of messed up. I want to get a stamina break here, but... Ooh. There we go. Okay. Now don't use the brainwash attack. And it'll be all hunky-dory. Bro, he's just getting smashed around the place. Oh, it's a shame that the Final Flash didn't connect, but... Look at this, man. Someone's actually playing Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Oh, at least he landed Final Flash. Right, I feel pretty happy for him. He's probably happy about that too. Alright. Maybe when he gets his custom character to a higher level or when he understands the game's meta better, he'll pick his custom character of all the different moves that are really good for this. Oh my god, that reminds me, bro. We are going to be getting level 180 in like 5 days. So I'm going to say it now for all of you guys who obviously aren't ready for that, because I feel like a lot of you are not going to be ready for that. So I'm going to mention it now. Level 180 will probably cost like a ridiculous amount of TP medals. If I were you, I'd probably see if you have the income to dispose, I would probably see if you could do something about that now. Like, I don't know, just get like a few TP medals. I'd say a few, but it's more than a few, let's be real. So God, how much is it going to cost, actually? If the price... Okay, hold on. If it's based on the price right now, it might cost, like, nearly 5,000 TP medals to level up with Tosok. How much do I have now? Let me check. I have 3,000, so that's not enough. I do have STP medals, but I'm probably... You know, I'm just going to get more now. I'm going to be real. I'm not going to be stupid about it. Because I just realized in this new DLC, we're definitely going to get Festival of Universes a few weeks after it comes out too, because they've been doing that. Yeah, we are 100% getting a new Festival of Universes as well. We get one basically every DLC now, so there's no reason to think we're not going to get one. But man, I'm very curious to see what are we going to get? What are we going to get? Because there's no way to predict Festival of Universes stuff. It's just whatever they feel like. But with the DLC, we already know it's Broly and Frieza-centric. Maybe we'll get a colorable version of Broly's DBS armor for Festival of Universes. I have no idea. Again, they'll just do whatever they feel like. But since they haven't done colorable Broly's outfit, they've done like colorable Goku, colorable Gogeta, colorable Vegito, colorable Gohan, colorable Piccolo. I think... No, they haven't made the colorable Vegeta battlesuit yet. Ooh. In fact, they haven't made any Vegeta battlesuit outside of the Daima one, so I'm curious. We might actually get more Prince of All Saiyans battlesuits. We have 2 AI. Oh boy. Okay, AI don't really drag down raids though, if I'm being real. If anything, AI, or at least having 1 AI is good for a raid, because you always want one person who's willing to always stop doing damage to go like revive teammates, which is what AI is like meant for, right? I don't know why bro is just holding down super gods. That's kind of messed up. All right. Those slashes are hurting a lot for the fact that this is a light raid boss. I didn't even really like acknowledge that because I'm too busy healing. Someone probably popped an all regen capsule. Those slashes do way too much damage for like a light boss, dude. And that reminds me, new DLC means we'll actually get new raid rewards too, because this is the last raid before we get to like the new DLC, like Future Saga Chapter 3 stuff. So every other raid after this will probably have new stuff. Oh, new Super Souls too. I totally forgot about that. It's going to be raid exclusive Super Souls because they love doing those. Okay. Did that hit? Yes, it did. I'm very grateful for the guy who keeps spamming Hercule's skill. Although it doesn't seem to be convincing the AI much. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And kudos to whoever's spamming these full power revenge death balls. That is I mean, I like doing that too, but like the biggest issue is, bro, if you miss, then it just feels like more than 10 keyballs went to waste. It feels like your soul was in that Spirit Bomb too, and that Revenge Death Ball too, and it just flopped, you know. It just hurts so much. Like you use the move and then the enemy like pops like their escape moves, you know. Especially if it's a raid boss, they could just activate like a random move in the middle of being hit. Yeah, nice, 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 awesome. Okay, I probably have more than enough damage, because light raid bosses thankfully have less defense too. So when you are damaging a light raid boss, you do just get way more points, which is great, you know. I like that light raid bosses don't waste your time. Although, to be fair, this is probably the biggest time-wasting light raid boss I think I faced in ages, because he still has all the supervillain moves, like, you know, brainwashing and Peeler Storm and all that stuff. So he's still also a time waster. But at least he's not like one-shotting us and has infinite super armor while doing it. If he had that, then he'd be like completely unfightable. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, the urge to just sing Monster Hunter out of nowhere. It's come. the random urge to just sing MH out of nowhere. All right, Janemba, can you take like a tiny bit more damage before the timer runs out? Because I don't want to find that I'm like literally like 500 damage off of the rewards. I don't want to have to do a whole other 5-minute raid just to get 500 damage. All in all, it's actually pretty insane that this game has survived as long as it did. And when I use the word survived, I use the word like pretty loosely, because obviously if you look at like, you know, any kind of player account thing available to us, which is mostly Steam, people would say that the game is literally surviving by like one single hair. But like at the same time, it's of all the Dragon Ball games, it's the one that actually does give sadly and weirdly enough, and the most updates, the most, you know, quality of life updates, the most stuff. Even if it's useless stuff like this right here, the game still goes out of its way to at least try and experiment with new things, which I think is more than we can easily say for games like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So maybe in a few years Sparking Zero will be on Xenoverse 2's level, where everyone is trashing it now. and then everyone will look back as if only as the Dragon Ball game that did the most. But Xenoverse 2 right now is the game. So yeah, cannot wait. Obviously today is the 9th anniversary, and it doesn't seem like they're going to celebrate it in a big way, because obviously it'd be weird to do a 9th anniversary celebration and then a DLC celebration like less than a week later. They're trying to obviously, like, you know, have resources, you know. So I get it. Even though I would like the game to do more, I get it. So I think that's a good place to end the video. I do love you all. I hope you'll enjoy it. And if you liked the video, then obviously again, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to Greatly Sports channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do love you all. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace.